Martin, welcome. What sets the enterprise software space apart from other investment opportunities?
You know, we thought that this was a good space 24 years ago, and luckily we've been right. As you look back at other asset classes that you can invest in, we saw that enterprise software has an incredible benefit in the economy. The ROI on when companies deploy enterprise software is upwards of 600%. And so we've seen this as an asset class that, one, has great return profile, two, is a great ROI for people and customers that deploy those solutions. And then thirdly, that continues to scale and continues to grow. There's literally thousands and thousands and thousands of enterprise software companies, and every single year, hundreds and hundreds of companies are created again in our space.
How do you partner with your portfolio companies to create value?
You know, one of the things that we did early on in Vista was see that in order for us to get the returns for our investors that we want, we've actually got to create value at our companies. We can't do financial engineering. So by design, back 24 years ago, we said that we're going to build a program, we're going to collect best practices. Every company we acquire, we're going to learn something new and add that to the library. Fast forward to today, we've got over 105 best practices, 100 plus subject matter experts, 15 what we call operating managing directors, and all that they do all day, every day is partner with our executives and our management teams to create value in our businesses.
Have you changed your approach in light of today's environment?
You know, we've had to do things through the years. You go back to the global financial crisis, we had to evolve how we work with our companies. We obviously had COVID, that changed kind of how we engage with our companies. And I'd say now, in these kind of uncertain macro climate and macro times, we've also had to be very thoughtful where we invest, how we partner, and then most importantly, how we identify areas for value creation in these businesses where you've got such uncertainty in the macro. And quite honestly, that's what we were built to do.
Let's talk about AI and how you encourage your portfolio companies to integrate that into their own products and their own work streams.
Yeah, you know, I used to say we've got an offensive and a defensive approach. I was in a meeting a few days ago and someone said there's a sword and a shield approach, which is very similar, I guess. But we take a look at three things. First of all, in your current products that you're serving and your customers with, are they at risk because of Gen AI? If so, what do you need to do to add value and rethink how you deliver value for those products? Secondly, are there new products that you can create now that you have access to this wide, large learning models and all these opportunities you have? And then thirdly, when we look at different businesses, are there companies today that we can invest in that will take advantage of all this work that's being put and all the value that's being delivered into Gen AI models, and we can build on top of that?
Martin, thank you so much.
Thank you.